both of you guys were really efficient scoring the ball tonight. Both had around 20 points. How are you guys able to get to the bucket and get to your spots well tonight against this Miami defense?
Well, early on, they were going zone. When I caught in the middle, just kind of went one-on-one, so I just took advantage of those opportunities.
Just being ready to shoot, attack the gaps. We worked on it all week in practice, so we went out and executed.
Another game where you guys kind of struggled down the stretch. What have those conversations been like with the coaching staff to try to figure out those issues? Because it's kind of been a consistent thing all season.
It's not the coaching staff, it's us. The coaches can't play for us on the court. We just got to be better in those situations. We have to learn from our mistakes, and we haven't been doing that, so that's definitely on us.
You guys combined for 36 points tonight. What was working for you guys tonight? What did you see with the defense?
We were just playing in the flow of the game, taking open shots. If Bo get a big in the post, I don't think there's many bigs that can stop him in the post, so he was able to get to his spots, hit his hooks and stuff like that. But overall, just playing in the flow of the game, letting the game come to us, and that's really it.
Just try to salvage the homestand now. You get Stanford and Cal coming up, two teams that are kind of around you in the standings. Just talk about that a little bit. Just getting ready for those two.
Yeah, we're going to take it like any other game. We're taking it one day at a time. We're competing in practice every day. We're making each other better. We just have to get those results with wins.
You guys forced 14 Miami turnovers today. How are you guys able to do that, basically?
Coaches puts an emphasis on being physical and pressuring the ball. He says when we're running the best defensive team, like analytics-wise, so now we just got to put the whole piece together. We have to convert on offense, finish games, and keep that same defensive intensity. And if we do that, I think we'll be in pretty good shape.
Yeah, I mean, possession game, two-possession game. We battled, obviously, had some turnovers in the second half. A couple defensive rebounds we didn't get, but it came down to number 7 and number 5. I thought Henderson and Renault, they delivered. They delivered. They got to the basket, they isolated us, got to the free throw line, and we lost a two-possession game, but great effort. Nice to see us have 3 guys in double figures. Typically in a game like that, we win, but it came down to possessions. They shot 25 free throws. I thought those 2 players, 7 and 5. And then even Donaldson with the late big 3 was a dagger. It was a 1-point, 2-point game. That went to 5 with 2 minutes to go. But, it's a possession game. You lost a two-possession game.
Coach, you brought up right now. It seemed like it didn't really matter who was guarding him. He was getting to his spots and he was scoring in the paint. How can you guys improve on your interior defense in the future for a guy similar to that?
You got to send more bodies at him. I thought we broke down a couple of times on the guard, the big ball screen. But he averaged 20 points a game. He's a load. He's been a load all year. And so you got to send more people at him. I thought we should attack the dribbler a little bit when he was driving it to his left hand. When he got away from that guard, the big pick, we got to attack the dribbler and meet him outside the lane. Once he hit the lane, he's just too big. So, again, he had 23 points, 8 rebounds. He was a load. He's been a load all year. And if we see him again, we got to send more bodies at him.
What was Miami doing to bother Fred Payne today? I know he had 11 points, but shot 5 of 18 from the field.
Yeah,
How hard is it to when your players struggle shooting like that?
Yeah, I don't know if it's necessarily all Miami. Some of it's Miami size and length. I thought Fred kind of was trying to be aggressive early, but he was forcing some things, and he didn't need to. So I think it was a situation where he's played so well the last 5 games that you're a magnetic force. So people are gonna bring 2 towards you. So when they bring 2 towards you, you got to be a distributor. And I thought he had some opportunities to distribute the ball a little bit more. But he was trying to score and kind of stay in that same mindset and mentality that he had been in. But today we needed him to kind of distribute the ball a little bit more. So again, I think some of it was Miami length and size, but I think he forced some stuff that he could have let it come a little bit more natural.
Coach, how good was it to see Donald Ham Jr. jumper really come back? He's kind of struggled with it all year, but went 4-6 from 3 today.
He was really good. He was efficient. He didn't force much. He only took 9 shots to get 20 points, and that's kind of more of who he needs to be for us. So we need him to build on that. We need him to keep that going. If there's going to be a breakthrough in the next 2 weeks, we need him to play that way, right? So, yeah, he was very efficient. And, it was nice to see him play so fluidly.
Just comment on the shot Leon Caleb Stagger gave you those 2 quick 3-point shots that kind of kept it.
I mean, the game was just so it wasn't going quite the way we wanted it to go, and you know, we needed a lift. We needed somebody to knock down the shot. You know, it was putting a lot of pressure on our defense to keep trying to get stops, but you're not scoring the ball. So we just felt like, you know, Caleb, what he does in practice and kind of who he showed us that he is, he's an everyday guy. He can really shoot the ball. You know, we went to him. You know, even though he's a freshman in a tight moment, we went to him and he shot some big threes. We were down 9 and we went to him. So he shot some big threes and kind of got the game back to 3 or 4 points, and so we left him in for the rest of the game.
Coach, another game where you guys, battle back, you come back. You even took the lead at one point in the second half, but you weren't able to come and finish the game. What do you think you guys are doing wrong execution-wise late in the game that's causing to be unable?
I don't know if it was late. I don't know if it was necessary. It wasn't late. It was more, it was in the middle of the second half, where we had a couple bad possessions, turnovers. It's hard to play a perfect game, so you're going to turn the ball over 8 to 10 times a game. But the time of our turnovers wasn't very good. They're very good in transition, very good in the open court, shooting threes, getting to the rim. And they got big bodies, so when you let them get out like that, it's kind of hard to corral them. So you have to put them in the half-court situation. So I think in those areas where they went up from 4 to 10, it was off of a turnover, maybe a turnover or two. Again, it's a possession game. We lost a 2-possession game, and it was a lot of possessions. We needed to be better. We needed a handful. We need like 3 more possessions where we did a better job of taking care of it or, boxing out. Like so we so close. And we this way all the time. But again, I thought Miami really they was able to deliver in timely moments with Renault. I thought he really did you got to give him some credit. He did a good job taking his team to the promised land. I mean, it was hard to guard him.
Yeah, Coach, kind of going off of Nick's question, what have those conversations with your players been like? Another close loss. I know it can be frustrating for them. We asked DJ and Boden about it as well. Just they kind of blame themselves, and obviously not you guys. But how do you kind of keep them together?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's any one person that blame. It's a team, and I think that you got to just keep chopping away at it, keep chopping wood, carrying water, man. It's be nice to be winning all these games by 2 and 3 points. We've been on the other side of we haven't been victorious in as many close games that we want to be, but got another game coming up, so you got to keep practicing, you got to keep chopping, got to keep believing, and you got to find a way to run through the finish line at the highest level that you can with the hopes of putting yourself in a position to still be playing in March. So that's where we are, and that's what we're going to continue to do.